Good morning, good morning, good morning, Sagittarius. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, whenever you come across this reading. I hope everyone is staying safe. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope you all had a very beautiful Labor day off. If you did not have a day off, I hope you work smart and not hard. Okay. So, thank you so much for liking and sharing my content. It definitely is evolving. When you share, you're not doing. I mean, it's helping me, but it's also reaching people that needs an outlet. Okay, so thank you so much for sharing my content. That's all you have to do. Then that way it can reach people that just need some motivation, need to know that they're not alone, need to know there's also like-minded people such as us. So please, I really appreciate it. To new viewers, cross watchers, come on in. Take what resonates, okay? Leave the rest for someone else. Reverse the roles, how they fit in your life. Listen, I don't know your life, so you're going to have to reverse the roles, okay? How they fit in your life. All right, sweetheart, sir? Okay, great. So remember, on my channel, there are lessons, blessings, and confirmations in all of my readings. Even if it doesn't resonate, we all can take something from it, okay? So let's get started. Let's see what's in your energy, Sagittarius. Let's see how you feeling. Spirit guys, I ask you to give me clarity, understanding. Most of all, I need your protection. This is for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. Let me get my hands right here, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on, Sagittarius. Freedom is here. Tell me more, Spirit. Expect the unexpected. Failure. Boundaries. Okay. So the energy I'm picking up on, Sagittarius, is that something happened that you felt like you failed at, whether it was a relationship or a career. Okay. But what you did not expect, I feel like you felt as though that you failed at this, that you didn't put your best foot forward, that why, you blaming yourself for this. But Spirit Guides is saying you don't understand that this is a blessing in disguise, okay? Expect the unexpected. I feel like you did not expect for whatever this was that you blaming yourself, you being so hard on yourself that did not work out. This actually was freedom. This was your freedom, okay? This was you getting away from this, okay? I feel as though that Spirit Guides, God, whoever your higher source is trying to teach you how to set boundaries. It's trying to change your perspective on how you allow people to treat you, or to cross your limits, to cross your boundaries. Okay? So I feel like you're looking at it in a different way, what Spirit Guides is saying. You're looking at it as though you failed, which in fact you did not. You're looking at it as though that, you're blaming yourself, which in fact Spirit Guides say no. This happened unexpectedly to you, whether it was career or whether it was a job. I mean, a career, or whether it was a relationship. But this had to happen. Okay? This had to happen. And yes, it may have hit you unexpectedly, and some of you feel very bad. Some of you are beating yourself up about the situation. But Spirit Guides is saying, I had to free you from that. I had to free you from that because you wasn't getting the picture. You wasn't looking at the bigger picture. It's that you wasn't setting boundaries, and I need to teach you how to set boundaries. Okay? So they had to go, and it was unexpected. It was definitely unexpected. But you know, sometimes when we're in the midst of something and we're not paying attention to what the signs of what God or whoever your higher source is trying to get you to see, it'll just rip it from you. Okay? It would just rip it from you. But in the process of it, Spirit guides, God, whoever your higher source, actually freed you from this. Let's get more. Some of you don't understand it, but you will get it. This happened unexpectedly, but it had to, because whoever you were dealing with, whether it was a company or a relationship, they were really dogging you out. They were really using you and abusing you and taking your strength for weakness, and you would go overboard, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, until you just wasn't getting it, that God was telling you that it was time for you to find something else, or to move on, or to let it go, or however it went. And so it had to be ripped from you. Okay? Yeah, it was time. It's time for you to expand. Okay? It's time for you to go out. And you know, you don't deserve to be treated this way, whether it's a job, okay? Whether it's a relationship. It's time to expand, okay? They were, whoever this was draining you. You were drained. You were being pulled really thin, okay? And it had to be stripped. God had to give you your freedom from this. And so it says, you're being asked to expand, Sagittarius. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. So I feel like you were comfortable where you were at. Okay, whether this is a career or whether this is a relationship, you were very comfortable. You were comfortable in allowing people to really spread you thin and really taking advantage of you and really doing a lot of things to you, okay? And so it started to really drain you and overwhelm you. And so this is saying, you live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. Okay? It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Go for what is best for you. Okay? Expand yourself, not spread yourself thin. Expand yourself. That means, go to higher heights. Go to where someone is going to appreciate you, where a job is or career is going to appreciate you. They're not going to overwhelm you and drain you and work you to death and everything like that. It's time for you to expand your gift, expand your knowledge, put in other applications, know your worth, set boundaries. Okay? Set boundaries. Don't keep allowing people to take an advantage of you. Tell me more, Spirit guides, for Sagittarius. Tell me more. Thank you, Spirit guides. Let's see what else this is. Compassion. Yeah, you have a very caring, compassionate heart. It's time to release at the bottom of the deck. It's time to release this. Okay? It was time to release this. And I feel as though that you kept allowing these people to do this to you. And Spirit guides had to just yank it from you. Had to just cause something to happen. Cause a tower moment to happen in your life where that you had to go. But you were feeling like you failed at it. No, you wasn't. Spirit guides, you thought you were failing, but Spirit guides was giving you freedom. Okay? You think you failed, but you didn't fail. Spirit guides, God sees something else that someone else is gonna value your worth. Okay? And so it says compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself. To give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. Spirit guides is saying, you need to let up off yourself. You're being too hard. You bullying yourself. You really, really dragging yourself because you're allowing people to do this to you. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's family, friends. I don't care if it's career. And I don't care if it's a relationship. You're being hard on yourself. That means you're bullying yourself. You are a horrible friend to yourself. Because if you loved yourself and cared and respected yourself, you would not have. Let me tell you something. Let me say this. If you hear nothing else that I say, people going to treat you like you treat you. If you allow people to step over you and to use you and abuse you and to take your kindness for weakness and spread you thin, if you allow it, then that means that you don't love yourself. Because they're going to only do what you allow them to do. So if this is with a job, they spread you thin, honey. They had you doing your work, other people's work. They just had you all over the place. Okay? If this is a relationship, they just used you, did whatever, friendship, familyship, always come around, want something from you, just drain your pockets, you know, just always wanting. Spirit guide said it's time to release it, Sagittarius. It says you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. Okay? Need I say anything else? I can cut this video off right now. It says release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free from all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. Spirit guides freed you from that toxic job, that toxic relationship. You thought you failed at it because it's like you put so much into it, but you didn't get it back. That's because they didn't want to invest in you. But they knew, okay, I'm not going to invest in her, but if she or he allow me to use them, I'm going to use them. And Spirit guides say, nope, I am about to free you from that situation. It's time to release these toxic people. It was time to let this go. Okay? I don't know who this is for. Spirit guides, tell me more. It's time. It's time to connect to new people. It's time to connect to a new career. It's time to connect to people that's not going to, that's not going to take your kindness for weakness. It's time for you to get connected with new relationships, new friendships, okay? That's what it's time for. It's time to surrender, okay? It's time to surrender. It's time for you to step back and look at your life and surrender, okay? Yeah, it's time to let go. It's time to be free from this. It says you're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart, Sagittarius. It's time to bring it out in the world. You're ready. It's time. It's time for you to move on from this. Okay? Because these people was not making you feel like you was worthy. Okay? They just wanted from you. Let's see what your inspiration is. Spirit guys, okay. Yep, relationships, opportunities, and relationships. It says, I am surrounded by relationships of love, harmony, balance, abundance, and much more. That's what you want to surround yourself around. You don't want to surround yourself around toxic people that's using and abusing you. Okay, jobs that's running you, draining you down and spreading you thin and not going to offer you any higher position or anything better. They just want to just use you. Relationships that they just want to take and see what they can get from you. Family that only want to come around when they want something. It's time to let go and release this toxic people, toxic situations, places, okay? Things. Tell me more, Spirit guides. You didn't fail. Spirit guides had to free you from that. Tell me more. Spirit guides, tell me more. Thank you. Tell me more. Forgive. Okay? Forgive. And it fell on compassion. Forgive yourself. That's what this compassion about, because you beat yourself up. You're very hard on yourself. You bully yourself. You're a horrible friend sometimes to yourself. You're really hard on yourself. And spirit guides want you to forgive yourself and others that have treated you wrong. That's what this card is all about, Sagittarius. I don't know who you are today, but spirit guide said, I need you to have more compassion about yourself. I need you to start loving yourself, self-love, self-care. I need you to stop being hard on you because you are your best friend. You are all you have, Sagittarius. And spirit guides is saying, I can unconditionally forgive myself and others in my life. Forgive yourself because you have definitely been very hard on yourself. Because you allow these people to treat you any kind of way. You allow them. And spirit guides is trying to teach you how to set boundaries. For some of you, you have already, this has already happened. Some of you going through this now. Some of you are about to face this. The spirit guides is going to snatch whatever this is from up under you because it's trying to free you from the people that has used and abused you for so long. And spirit guides want you to expand your connections, expand and expand, surrender and expand. And it's time for you to change your perspective, get a new perspective. Okay? And stop tolerating, allowing people to treat you any kind of way. Most of all, forgive yourself. Stop being hard. Spirit guides, God, whoever your eyes saw, your ancestors with high vibration. They don't like that. They don't like you're doing this to yourself. Yeah, you're really hard on yourself. Spirit guides, tell me more for Sagittarius. You're really hard on yourself, Sagittarius. Tell me more, spirit guides. Opportunities. And I showed you that at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. Hope at the bottom of that one. Opportunity. And it says, I am surrounded by limitless abundance and opportunities each day. This is going to open up new doors for you. This connection, putting in other applications, knowing your worth. Okay. It says you're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around other people. You're in need of this right now, Sagittarius. You need to be around motivation, positive people that's not trying to take an advantage of you, that's not taking your kindness for weakness. Okay. And it says, you're in need of this right now, and deep connection will benefit you in many ways. It's time for you to connect to positive people. Okay? Some of you, if you're still holding on to something that is really, you feel like you're failing at and you're not letting go, Spirit Guide said it's time to surrender. Step back and analyze your life, and it's time to surrender. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what happened in your reading. Yeah, you gain a lot of clarity. You had to cut some people out of your life that no longer serve you. It was time to let it go. It was time to release. It was time to release this. It was time. It was time to release toxic people, toxic places, setting boundaries, relationships, friendships. It was time to release it. Okay? It's time to expand. Release. Reconnect to positive people. You gain a lot of clarity here. Ace of Swords, a lot of clarity, a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict that was going on. Whether this was in your job, you was not happy. Yeah, it could have been your work. You were not happy. You were not motivated. This could have been work. Okay, a lot of conflict. Also a relationship. But I'm really picking up on a career. However it applies to your life. But it was a lot of conflict here with the Five of Wands. Okay, a lot of drama is what Spirit Guides is showing me. And this card release is talking about drama. It says you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free from all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. It was a lot of drama. A lot of manipulation. There was a lot of manipulation going on. It was time for you to leave this. Some of you could have been a marriage. It was time for you to leave this marriage. Yeah, you were stagnant, stuck. It was time. It was time to go. It was time to go. Period. Okay. It could, yeah, it took you some time. It could be a lover. They had you in a third party situation. You didn't know your worth. It took you some time, but you finally left a lover for some of you. Some of you, you left a job. Now you got career. You got a job that's going to offer you more money. The Page of Pentacles is all about promotions and it's all about promotion and raise. So you leaving from one job, toxic job, and you're gonna be making more money. You're going towards another job. Yeah, you've been all in your head. You've been worried. You've been, a lot been going on in your mind. Yeah, it's time. It's time to release toxic people and situations. You gain clarity. Yep, you about to have a lot of stability. Some of you got a job offer coming, promotion. It was time. It was time to release this because there was too much drama here. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, this already has happened. Everybody's on different timelines. This has already happened for some of you. Some of you, this is happening, and some of you, this is in your near future. But yeah, you're protecting your heart. You're protecting your territory now. You're following your heart. Okay, I feel like you're following your heart. You're going towards something better because it was just too much going on. It's too much. Yeah, you're moving forward. Yeah, this was a lot of people treating you less than. That's what the Six of Pentacles is all about. Treating you less than, breadcrumbing you, in and out energy, okay? Yeah. I'm telling you. You had no success with that. Spirit guides, tell me more for Sagittarius. Yeah, you definitely waiting on something else to come in. You definitely was looking out, waiting on something else. Yeah, the Emperor. Waiting on something, getting back in authority in your life. Some of you getting ready to be a boss with the Page of Pentacles and stability. Some of you gonna be in high leadership. Could be a boss in some type of promotion that you're getting. Some of you getting a promotion. You're gonna be more stable. You're moving on out of this toxic environment. You gain a lot of clarity. My goodness, yep. Look at that. Your future, your achievements, your ambition. Yeah, you regret that you allowed people to really, do you like they did. You had to set boundaries. You had to learn how to love yourself, okay? Yeah, now you're in the Emperor, so the Emperor energy. Now you know your worth. Now you're standing in your power. Yeah, now you're looking good. You're just taking a risk. There's some of you single now. You're not in a relationship. You're starting a new beginning. You're taking a risk, a chance. And you're going towards a new job. You're going towards a new connection. Any other message? Yep, this is a new world. A lot of you in a new chapter of your life. Changes on this job or this new connection, this career that you're in. There is no lying. There's no stealing, cheating, trying to get over on you. And changes is going to happen very fast in your life, Sagittarius. Spirit guides, any other message? Yep, it's over. And you moving away. See that? Six of Swords and the what? Death card. You finally moved away from that toxic situation or that toxic connection or the toxic job that you were in. It was time to go. It was time for you to go because you were being used and abused and spread it thin. I'm Positive Thoughts and Energy. It's all about setting boundaries, knowing your worth, and not allowing anyone to rip you apart. Until next time.